They say they're a fair and balanced alternative to the liberal media. Did Roger Ailes have a blueprint for his Fox News channel in the early days of the Nixon White House? CNN obtained an early 70s memo from the Nixon library entitled A Plan for Putting the GOP on TV News. A Nixon aide wants to create a news service to provide pro-administration videotape hard news actualities to the major cities of the United States. They want to do that on local TV stations to circumvent the broadcast networks. It's not clear who wrote the memo. The Nixon Library tells us it's in the files of Nixon's later convicted chief of staff, H.R. Bob Haldeman. But there's handwriting all over it with detailed suggestions on how to make the plan work. The person writes, "Bob, if you decide to go ahead, we would, as a production company, like to bid on packaging the entire project." He later signs off, "Best regards, Roger." The website Gawker, which first discovered this, says the handwriting is that of Roger Ailes, then an outside media consultant for Nixon. Howard Kurtz of CNN's Reliable Sources says you can't compare Ailes then to Ailes now, but
Ailes recognized then, and recognized when he helped create Fox News Channel, that there was a mighty media machine that he believes leans to the left, and Fox was created in part as an antidote to that. Not to put out Republican talking points, but to give what Fox would say is the other side of the story.
We asked Kerwin Swint, author of a book on Roger Ailes, how the memo reflects the Nixon White House's dealings with the media.
It says very clearly that they did not trust the mainstream media, that they viewed the media as an instrument of the political left. They believed that they were never going to get a fair shake through the mainstream media.
And what a potential counterattack. The memo lays out every production cost and a schedule, from videotaping interviews with Republican congressmen in the morning
to getting the tape pieces to National Airport, to getting it to the cities.
It shows me that Roger Ailes had a great attention to detail to make things work, but it also shows me that this was an era, almost a Paleozoic era, before satellite interviews, so that you had to find a way to not only do the interviews with your own Republican partisans, but to physically get the tape to television stations so they could play them in the same news cycle.
The plan never appears to have gotten off the ground, but Ailes went on to establish Fox News Channel a quarter century later in 1996. We called Fox News Channel for a response. A spokeswoman there told us they would provide a statement only if CNN promised to run it sight unseen in its entirety. It's against CNN policy to make such promises. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.